Bang! Yeah, 713, don't step in this league, throwing rocks out the backboard. Living our dream, better dribble to the three, take the shot, here a cash draw. And we don't even care what you say, we ain't scared of the hate, get a win in this last board. Stand in the paint, better clear out the way, hit the court with the black force energy. Every single week on a killing spree, you kidding me? You talk about winning with the epitome, you better be talking with peace and we locking the key on them. Know that it's rocking with Ryan and Donte, the drip guy, we beyond the gossip, the topics we talk on a pop and we conquering the obstacles that we cross as a team. Shot from the seats, we the rockets like Elon. It's the H-Town run down. Let's get started right now.
Hey everybody, this is the H-Town Rundown, Houston Rockets basketball podcast. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Monday afternoon. I got Ryan, AK, and Donte here to talk about a bunch of Rockets ball. Before we get into that, I'd like to introduce everybody as per usual. Starting off with AK. What's going on, my man?
Not much, man. I'm excited for this Rocket season, man. I can't wait for tomorrow, man. BTA and the OKC Thunder, man. Let's get it.
I love it. Okay. And AK, where can we find you?
Man, you can find me on Twitter /X at AKinfinity_VVS. Also on YouTube at the Rockets Propaganda Channel, H-Town Rundown Channel, Rockets Round Robin. You already know what time it is, man. Don't be a hater your whole life and go tell a friend to subscribe to everything from all of us. Now.
I love it. I love it. Big energy right now. Donte, my man, Kevin Durant is about to open for the Houston Rockets against his former team in OKC. But it's good to have you, Donte. And where can we find you?
Oh, it's always good to be here. Y'all can find me at Coach Donte 5 on IG. Coach Donte, that Rockets guy. Coach Donte 5 on X too, because I just changed the name. So yeah.
Heck yeah, it's good to have you, Coach D. It's gonna be a good time. I cannot wait to talk about Rockets ball. And last but not least, we got our guy Ryan here. What's going on, man?
Man, I'm excited for tomorrow, man. The season's really about to actually start, man. We're so back. And not only are we back, we're back with the Slim Reaper. Easy money. Kevin Durant, bro. We got Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's an act like he's a Houston Rocket.
Yeah.
You believe it?
I know we just had preseason, and it's like, yeah, Kevin Durant, and we were all excited and shit. Kevin Durant actually here.
Tomorrow, bro, we not only do we have Kevin Durant, we have Kevin Durant, and he doesn't need to play power forward or center. We don't have to have him play a 1 through 5. He can, but we don't have to have that.
We don't have to have that. Matter of fact, he gonna play the 2. He gonna play the 2 for us. He about to play the 2 for us.
Because instead, over in Phoenix, they decided to pay somebody $60 million to play the 2. And how did that work out?
Yeah, here we are.
We don't have that issue.
Well,
in fact, our issue is not paying. But we'll get to that.
I like it. Starting out strong. All right. Speaking of getting paid, Kevin Durant. He just got a new, fresh contract. He's making about, right on average, $45 million a year, 2-year, $45 million option. He's got a player option in his final season. I don't want to start out negative, so I'm not going to do that just yet. But it's good to see Kevin Durant re-signing or an extension, I guess, in Houston, especially trading away a couple important pieces. What are your guys' thoughts on the contract? How much he's making? And is it a good or?
All right, I'm going to answer this first.
Go. Yeah.
Kevin Durant, the highest paid player in NBA history by career earnings right now. He didn't need that extra $30 million. And not only did he not need it, he didn't take it.
He didn't.
Whatever Rafael Stone is doing, Daryl Morey, peace, bro. You've been long gone for a minute, and it shows why you're gone. Rafael Stone, the contract with Jabari, Alperen Şengün. We know why not only did we trade Jalen Green on such a tradable contract, a team-friendly contract, we traded him for Kevin Durant, who also took a team-friendly contract.
Yeah.
Bro, it's incredible. Kevin Durant could have got 120 easily. He said, nah, I just need 90.
He trying to win a chip. Finally. And it is good. He need to, right? He going to win another chip. He going to win another chip for Houston. I can't wait for it. I want to add on to that, right? by the appreciation of everyone being able to take these like pay cuts and whatnot. And as long as Stone's not doing what the Los Angeles Clippers are doing out over there, I'm fine for it, right? I'm all for it. Whatever's working, whatever he's doing, he need to keep doing that, right? But we'll get into that a little bit here in a second. Donte, my man, KD has re-signed with the Houston Rockets. Hopefully that was the expectation trading him here. But how do you feel about it? And do you think it's a good or bad contract?
That's a great contract. I mean, he took $30 million less, which is we knew that was going to happen. He was going to take less money. When he first got traded here, he even alerted that he would take less money. And in the press conference, he gave it away. He said, "Yes, I'm re-signing. I am going to be re-signing in Houston in my career in Houston." So that's a great contract, man. A star caliber like Kevin Durant, that gives you 25, 27 points a night in his sleep. Efficient score, can get a shot over anybody. Even though, yes, he's an old Kevin Durant, but that damn dude can still get the job done if you put the ball in his hand. So other than that, the only thing people can insinuate about because his age, and he's old. But people don't look at how easy he still can score the basketball. And like I say, not 2 years, $90 million, $30 million pay cut, $30 million pay cut. I think that would have added up to like 120, 100.
Yeah, it was been 120.
Yeah, and he took $30 million less. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that shows what type of caliber person that Kevin Durant is, and he's want to win. He just want to win, man, and he just happy to be here in Houston too.
Yeah, exactly. AK contract, Kevin Durant. How do you feel about it?
I feel great because, like Coach said, he just want to win. Even though I was told he didn't come here to win, he just came here to get paid. Well, this is doing the opposite. It's doing very much the opposite. He taking less money so we can put more pieces around if need be and make sure these young guys get paid. That is a true leader, bro. That is a true leader, and he's leading by example, which is something that you've always heard about Kevin Durant. He may not be the most vocal, but he's going to lead by example. And I love it. I love it for these young guys, man, because he knows these guys are trying to get their second contract. Kevin Durant, on his 5th contract? So, yeah, he know he good. He know he good, and he's trying to make sure the rest of these guys is good too. And you can see it on the floor too. Like, he's not only empowering his teammates, on the floor, but it sounds like he's trying to,
Oh, that Wi-Fi back. Well, no, it's not back. It's
them to, be more of themselves off the floor too, in the locker room and all of that. So.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know who messed with my Wi-Fi at this point, man, but.
Adam Silver, they on you, bro. You be telling too much of the future.
Homeland Security found him and that one Twitter user.
Oh man, that is insane.
What? It's a few of them.
Yeah, apparently. But here's what I'll say. Right, is we saw that Jabari Smith Jr. has mirrored his training sessions with Kevin Durant, right? Like his workout sessions and stuff like that. That's incredible, right? Something I really love to see, especially. Like we said, bringing in Kevin Durant, not having to give up Jabari, so our KD Jr. can, become more like Kevin Durant. It's just like, is this not phenomenal? This is exactly what we've been asking for, right? I don't know. There's so much to like about just him being in Houston finally, what it means to Houston's culture, right? Especially where we've been at, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, to even right now, right after a tough playoff loss. It's great to have a guy who knows how to win in Houston. Now, one of our other guys who doesn't know how to win, like we said, injured, he does know how to win. He got injured, and the starting 5 is going to look a little different. What are your guys' thoughts on the starting 5 of Amen Thompson, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith Jr., Steven Adams, and Alperen Şengün? Everyone's 6'11" or taller, by the way. Kevin Durant, I know you 7 foot, don't lie. Man, everyone's 6'11" or taller, and then Amen Thompson 6'7". Our shortest player is 6'7". We went from having PJ Tucker 6'4", 6'5" as our center to now we got one of the tallest lineups ever in NBA history. What the hell? How do you guys feel about this starting 5? Go ahead, take it away, Donte. He's busy right now. Yeah. Go ahead, Ryan.
Quintuple 5. Quintuple towers.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That is so crazy. Do you have any issues? Actually, I want your positives on this lineup, right? What are the positives that you can get out of this lineup specifically?
Rebounds, especially going against OKC for the first game.
And Jarice, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to take this one from you. We're gonna get a lot of me bounds.
Yeah, but we're actually
We're
gonna make
get
our
a lot
layups.
of me bounds. Yeah.
Sorry, Angel.
Well, I don't know. We be missing a lot of layups.
We're not going to be having putbacks this time, and if we are, at least we're going to be making them.
We'll see. We'll see. Shout out Angel though.
Shout out Angel, man. Shout out one of the best WNBA players. Shout out her, man.
Exactly. But okay, so you saying rebounds is one thing,
Dude,
right?
we were great on rebounds. Dude, we were great on rebounds last year with JG in the lineup, bro. He was a good rebounder. He's getting 4 or 5 rebounds a game.
Yeah, for a guard, he could rebound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now our shooting guard is Kevin Durant. Oh, talk about rebounds now. Our shooting guard is 6'11".
Yeah, that's so crazy.
We got 4 damn near 7-footers on our starting lineup.
I like it. Okay, now contrast that. AK, what are some negatives about this lineup? I know you've been waiting. Look at him. Yeah, he waiting. Yep, go ahead. What are some negatives about this lineup that you're seeing?
Obviously, it leaves some shooting to be desired, I believe, until further notice. If Mint Thompson's shooting that he's been showing in the preseason, if that's realer than we think, okay, all right, maybe it's not going to be as bad spacing wise. Alperen going to being open to stop doing that.
Can I just time out on that quickly?
You say what?
Can I just time out on that quickly? He's talking about spacing, or do you want me to?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You're saying that you don't think our spacing is going to be that great with the men running a point guard if the shooting is not good, right? My thing
it's not
is,
just a man. It's not
hold
just
on,
it's a combination of him and Shingo.
Hold on.
And
hold on.
Adams.
Last week we talked about how good our spacing will be if we continue to run through Şengün. If we continue to have Şengün make plays for Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith Jr., right? And we talked about how much spacing we will have.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your argument now to say it'll be bad?
I'm not saying it will be bad. I'm just saying I can see how a defense could gear up to more easily, defend against us. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm looking at.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
And then also, I still, as much as the offense has looked a lot more smooth this preseason, I still got my trepidations about Ime Udoka relapsing and going back to some
you have
form of
trepidations about
broccoli and
everything,
beans.
bro.
I'm always have trepidations, bro. It just is what it is, bro. Like you got to be able to you can't just look at one side of the coin. You got to look at both. So if you flip a coin, you may call heads, but there's a chance it's going to be tails. You got to remember that. And my thing with Udoka is, when will he relapse and go back to that broccoli and beans offense and be uncreative and do? I mean, it's on the table because we've seen it on the table for so long.
Yep.
That's what I'm kind of worried about. But if he stays patient and continues to run the offense through Alperen Şengün, we should be fine, especially from what we've seen. Jabari's been a lot more aggressive. Amin has been a lot more aggressive too. Hell, Reed Shepherd been a hell of a lot more aggressive. And Steven Adams ain't even trying to get no shots. He's just trying to set everybody up to get a shot.
You're saying Steven Adams isn't trying to get shots? Imagine what he's going to do with this offense, with this tall team, not needing to get shots, just need to get rebounds.
Yeah, so if we he's going to get
Hold on. Think about the amount of lobs we're going to be able to throw through big setting screens for other bigs in the paint.
Yeah, Capella.
The amount of lobs we're going to have is going to be ridiculous.
To Capella only, maybe.
But like this is the thing we gotta look at. Steven Adams, he doesn't care. He doesn't give a rat's ass about scoring the basketball. He doesn't really care about that. He just out there playing his role. Just getting people open with the screens, just getting rebounds, kicking it back out. If he goes up or not, he can give two rat's ass about that. He just out there just doing his jobs. So him just getting shots, I don't think when I'm looking at on the floor, that's not what he does. And that's what Steven Adams have not, like, all his career. He doesn't need the ball just to be a fan. He just out there just doing his role, just playing, getting the rebounds, setting screens, getting guys open. That's all they do. Capella really doesn't look to get the ball. He just out there doing his job and catching, being a lob threat. That's all he does. Like I said, it's not about giving him more opportunity to score. They just do whatever. They just, like Dorian Finney-Smith, me and AK been talking about that all. Hey, he just do his job. He just go out there. He knows his role. He just shoots. He just shoots the basketball when he open. He plays good defense. He wants to be on the best offensive player. That's all. We just now this year we got guys that can just settle in, just play their role this year, and that I think that's what's going to be so exciting to watch this team. We got guys that just want to play their role and that just want to win. And I don't think Steven Adams cares about no scoring.
I want to say this, right? Do you think we have more, I don't want to say like role players as a bad thing, but more people who are more likely to stay in their role and not go outside of the bounds of their role? Do you think we have more of those types of players this year, or do we have more types of those players last year?
We got more of that this year, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely more of that this year.
I think we got more of that this year.
We have a lot of – go ahead.
I think – I hate to say it because of how much I love Jalen Green, but I think having the ball in Jalen Green's hands so much last year takes away a lot from that role playing because you're playing a lot through him. And I think now that we have one person that we know can get the ball in the hoop and can score, that allows for everybody else to play more of a role rather than to try and get the ball. Last season, the ball was moving around to everybody.
You said last season?
Last season, everybody could shoot. Communist offense. It could be anyone's day. Now we have Kevin Durant.
I got a little bit of a rebuttal.
We know who our three are, and we know what our number one option is. No Fred. We know what that number one is going to be now, for sure. And I think it's going to be –
Yeah. So we have a what? A hierarchy?
Yep.
Yeah, hierarchy's never leaving with Udoka.
Well, there wasn't – anyway, my bad. AK, go ahead, Cook.
My thing on the whole – yes, we did run a communist offense last year, but if you're going to run a communist offense, there's a way to do it, and the way we was doing it was just booty cheeks, bro. It was booty cheeks all day long. Again, what was stopping Udoka last season from running the same offense they're trying to run right now last season? What stopped them?
And the difference is trying to run the offense. Not necessarily making it work, but just trying, right? That's a good question.
The process was always here, bro. And I've been saying this since. The process was always there. It's, why are you waiting for your homeboy to get hurt before you want to try something different? You was trying to get that man paid like that.
And here's a question I got, right, to add on to this, is would we even be seeing the complete overhaul of offense change if Fred was still healthy? You know what I mean? Like because the way they was moving in the offseason, it didn't look like that. It really didn't look like that. In fact, Fred might have had more run this year, which is insane to say, right? Especially the down year he had last year. So I don't know. It's definitely it's interesting, right? The way we have to look at it and kind of break down this offense. Obviously, again, like shout out and thoughts and prayers to Fred for sure. Like that's a crazy thing to go through, especially as an athlete. That's terrible. I wish that on no type of athletes. We had a lot of injuries to major superstars in the playoffs, and even during the regular season, right? Notably like Kyrie Irving and such. You know, Tatum and Tyrese, Damian Lillard. It's just incredible to see all these things happen. Going forward with that, now we have an injury-ass prone star on our team with our injury-ass prone point guard who's not even playing this season right now, right? So what – I mean, is it like if Kevin Durant goes out, right, hypothetically, right, because God forbid it happens, but apparently the Houston Rockets are ready for anything and everything. If Kevin Durant's got to sit for 14 games, right, what kind of offense are we going to run then? Because what it looks like is maybe during the preseason we saw some of this true offense when he started this jumbo lineup, right, and the first couple of shots were not great towards the offense. The first half field goal percentage was not phenomenal, so to speak, right? It was a lot of let's get that rebound, right? To shoot it, and we're going to have three people down there to get that rebound, right? That is the same offense that just lost us the playoffs against Golden State, right? Now, the difference is, yes, we have Kevin Durant now, right? Like that's a huge difference, obviously. At the same time, if you got the same process and it didn't work before, what reason do we have to believe that the process is going to work now?
Reed Shepherd.
And there's a time to play like that. There is a time to play like that.
Yeah.
But you can't give no NBA team a steady diet of that from first tip off to the fourth quarter. Like, you got to diversify your portfolio, my friend.
Yes.
Because if the market crashed and you got all your money on one stock, Good luck, buddy.
You're cooked. You're done. You're done. I want to preface this by saying also that if you're gonna be so broccoli offense, right? Just here's your broccoli and rice and chicken, no seasoning type of
You
offense.
saying rice and chicken? You being nice.
whole-
It's straight broccoli. We're not using no salt, no pepper, no Parmesan, nothing. Straight boiled, steamed broccoli.
You
That's
got
all
Kevin
you
Durant.
get.
He's your chicken now.
You might get some beans.
You get a little, you know.
You might get some little pinto beans with it, but that's it.
If something's working, right? It's you don't want to like fix what ain't broke, but also you want to kind of save that, like you said, right? For certain times, for certain lineups, right? If yo plans Z is plan A for you, if someone's plan Z is your plan A, it's probably not a good thing, right? It's probably not a great thing. Now, is this possibly going to work? Well, let's look at OKC's lineup real quick, right? You got SGA, you got Dort or Alex Caruso out there. You got Williams and Chet, right? It's kind of like the main 3-4 guys out there. What type of thing are we going to be looking at? You know what I mean?
Williams hurt though, ain't he?
Is Williams hurt? I thought he
Yeah,
played.
J-Dub ain't playing. I don't think he playing.
You know,
J-Dub hurt.
well.
Yeah, he hurt. He out. I think,
So on ring night, well, Kevin Durant.
I think it's Caruso. If I'm not mistaken, I think Caruso.
And you Preston, you forgot Mr. Preston, you forgot to mention one more thing while we did
Yes,
lose.
sir.
They're going to stay serious. Guess what? We didn't make our free throws either.
You're right. You're absolutely right. On top of the rebounding was not making the free throws, right? That was a big issue. Now, maybe, hang on. Maybe Donte, maybe you're onto something, right? If we get these rebounds, we getting fouled, and now we making the free throws at that rate, is the offense worth it? Because it looked like during preseason, if it's real, right? I'm just asking for 85% of what we saw.
I mean, first of all, it's all about if you get open shots, you just got to make them. You can't.
For sure.
We can't just get open shots and miss them, and then we got to rely on Steven Adams to just get 4 or 5 rebounds because that was the offense basically last year. And then we was able to play defense. We was able to force turnovers too, able to force a lot of turnovers too. So I'll say you can survive that throughout an 82-game season, but in the playoffs you can't survive that. So yes, preseason preseason was really good. It was really fun to watch the guys out there, especially Jabari Smith make shots. He looks like a whole different player for right now. LP making his free throws. Is this is going to come in the season? We'll see about that. We don't know that yet. But other than that, if he makes say 75% of his free throws, that's huge.
Because he shot 68% from the free throw line last year, taking his second most free throws in the year before that.
Kevin Durant gonna guarantee he's a night. Yeah, some nights he's not gonna have it, but a night he's gonna give you at least 25
minimum.
And if LP can make his free throws, much as he get to the line and he be aggressive, that's like 24. That's like 24 points. You getting out of your two guys.
If
there's another 18, 19 from a man.
Yeah,
if a man can just give me 17, I'll be good with that.
No.
Y'all notice something in the preseason though?
3 players.
So go ahead, say it.
So to Dante's point, we was missing free throws, right, in the playoffs, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Not only were we missing free throws, what else were we not doing? Attempting 3-point shots.
And LP didn't help without hesitation, attempted them. And a man was attempting them. And he was making them. They were making them. They both were making them. They were making them threes.
So far in this preseason, man, we getting them 3-pointers up a lot more than we was all last season. Hell, even last preseason. We getting up a lot more 3-point shots. What did we say last season?
Yep.
If you're not taking enough 3-point shots, you're not giving yourself a fair enough chance to win these games. Like you just not, the math ain't gonna math in your favor like that.
Exactly.
And then another thing too, the turnovers are a little bit more in the preseason. But are you complaining? We're dropping 130 a game. You complain about 2 extra turnovers?
We just beat the Hawks starting 5 with a runner-up Depoy, right? Or essentially the Depoy, Dyson Daniels, who just got paid, by the way, a 4-year, $100 million contract.
Yeah, he ain't played that last game though.
It don't matter.
But we also beat the most improved player this year.
Yeah, we beat him with the beast. We had Jeff Green starting.
Yeah,
Jeff Green started. We'd
And
be
then
called.
they started 5 play
Yes.
basically some of that whole entire game. They started 5 outside of the half fourth quarter. Yeah, but they basically played most of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And Reed Shepard gave him belt. Good job, Ryan.
Yeah, he did. But he need to play like that with the main guys on the floor too. Like even though he ain't gonna be on the floor a lot of times, he's not gonna be the main person. He still need to have that same kind of confidence because they're gonna need him to do that.
Game 2 and 3 in the preseason, I liked exactly how Reed Shepard played. That was like maybe like it's not necessarily that his stats need to pop off the sheet, but it was the type of shots he was getting, how he looked defensively, right, and how he was able to fight for like either rebounds or positioning, or taking screens and moving the ball the way he needed to. That is what I'm expecting of Reed throughout the season.
I love how he sees the floor too. Like he knows how to find the guy, bro. Like he'll pitch out a pass, and I'm like, how did he even see that was going to be developing? I'm like, it's beautiful, bro. Like it's really beautiful. Another guy who's open to making a pass. Think about it. If you're an unpredictable passer, you can make more type of plays. If you're a predictable passer, you really lower the ceiling of your offense.
I agree.
It's again too much broccoli, bro.
And he also does a great job of like when he on defense, bro. Reed Shepard got some great hands. I mean, it was a possession. I mean, he was just coming down the court, and then I think it was a guy on the wing tried to get the ball to Trae Young, and he just played that, and it turned into a dunk. He just immediately just played that and turned it. He got some great hands, bro. He can get steals. Yes. He can get steals. Reed Shepard, he's a smart defender.
Yeah, he got to work on them feet.
Yeah, he just got to work.
The hands is there. And even if his feet ain't the greatest, his anticipation should be really good because Shane Battier, he wasn't the quickest or fastest dude, but he knew angles. He understood angles very well. That's all Reed Shepard need to do. Understand your angles. Your hands is already good. That should be good enough at your size. You should be able to make an impact that way. Nobody expected you to go out there locking up Kyrie. No one's doing that in the first place. So just don't be a negative. That's all.
Yeah,
exactly.
Especially not on this team. It's easy to not be a negative on this team, bro. Like
you got so many great defenders on this team, so
you got support.
Yeah.
Speaking of negatives, Kevin Durant got paid, right? We still have somebody who has not been paid, and I don't think it's gonna happen. It might not happen. Yeah. Like Tari Eason, what's going on? What's going on?
Like I said before, I'm going to reiterate it again. I'm glad that we don't have the Bradley Beal problem. I'm glad that our problem is not overpaying. I'm glad that our problem is either not paying enough or not paying at all or just not giving the max.
Right.
I'm more than happy with that, as anybody else should be. I don't know if any of y'all have heard or looked at it, but that 2027 free agency class is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be Jokic, Giannis, and I think Donovan Mitchell is going to be part of it, a bunch of other superstars. It's going to be one of the most ridiculous free agent classes in a long time. So
it's not for you, Houston.
I understand why Stone is holding back from giving all the money. That's probably why he's holding back from the max, which I think is smart, or obviously trade reasons, whatever. But that's what it probably is to me, is the 2027 free agency class. I'll go ahead and get it pulled up just so I can bring the conversation back to that in a minute. But I think it's great that we're not giving the max. I don't think it's great that we're not going to pay Tari.
I mean,
I'm going to go back and I'm going to say it could be because of that leg. Might be.
Yeah.
He played fine he played great last season. But
when he played great. Yes.
Right.
But like, I don't know. The thing is like maybe he doesn't get paid this year. Maybe he bets on himself. We still will have him on restricted free agency. We can still offer him a qualifying offer at the end of his contract next season, right? Like it's totally possible to do that. My issue is that if he plays much better or he is healthier, right?
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay. Hang on.
All right,
Let me
2027 free agency. Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Anthony Davis, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jokic, Karl-Anthony Towns, Paul George, Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Zach LaVine, Trae Young, James Harden, Brandon Ingram, Kyrie Irving, Rudy Gobert, Michael Porter Jr., Jalen Green, Drew Holiday, Julius Randle, Jeremy Grant, Jordan Poole, Tyler Hero, Isaiah Hartenstein, DeJounte Murray, Andrew Wiggins, RJ Barrett, Miles Bridges, Draymond Green, DeMar DeRozan, Cameron Johnson, Jonathan Kuminga, Kyle Kuzma, DeAndre Hunter, Davis Caldwell Pope, Dylan Brooks, Josh Hart, Malik Monk, Keldon Johnson, Santi Aldama, Grayson Allen, Bogdanovich, Klay Thompson, Lou Dort, Cooper Flagg, Max Strus, Isaiah Stewart, Bobby Portis, Karis LeVert, Zachary Ricochet, Dylan Harper, Damian Lillard, Victor Wembanyama, Josh Green, Austin Reeves, Grant Williams, Alex Sarr, VJ Edgecombe, Brandon Clark, Brandon Miller, Isaiah Joe, Jared Vanderbilt, Davion Mitchell, Dante DiVincenzo, Reed Shepard, Con Knoepel, Scoot Henderson, Isaac Ben Thompson, and the list,
you gotta read every. You gotta read everything. But
and the list keeps going.
yeah. Okay.
I mean, but like, let's be honest. Cooper Flag gonna get paid by Dallas. Let's be honest.
Yes, absolutely.
Jokic gonna get extended. He's not gonna smell no free agents.
Some of them guys not gonna be not gonna be free agents, bro. Some of them guys, like Dylan Harper, all of those guys gonna get paid. If they who they are coming out of this draft, they gonna get paid. They gonna get paid.
I'm looking at you, Donovan Mitchell. I'm looking at you.
But that's obviously an amazing. That's obviously
That's great. That's great. I agree.
And one of the best free agency classes, if not the best free agency class in the last 10 years, probably, right? I mean, that's ridiculous. Kat, Jokic, Giannis, Steph Curry, DeMar DeRozan, Donovan Mitchell, Tyler Hero.
Curry better be retired by then, bro.
I know. I'm
tired
saying
of his ass.
that's an incredible free agency class.
Yeah.
And so for us to not pay Tari, if we don't, it's either because of that leg or looking forward to that 2027 class.
I think that's I think two things can be true at once. I believe that's possible. Not necessarily that's the goal necessarily, but I think that's like
right.
probably
and
a part of
probably not the goal because Udoka wants to win now. Udoka doesn't want to win in 2027, 2028.
Well, he wants to keep winning.
But let's just assume that's the case.
For sure.
So, question. Let's.
Oh, geez.
All right. So hypothetically, if we don't win a championship this in 2026, then what?
Donovan Mitchell.
So let's keep it there. All right, Donovan Mitchell. Who has to go for us to get Donovan Mitchell?
What are you talking about for next year? Oh my bad, I thought.
If we don't win a championship in 2026, Rafael Stone not going to sit on his hands.
All right. So, why are we talking about hypotheticals?
Oh no, I'm just curious, bro, because you're talking about free agency 2027 class.
So
before we can get to that 2027 class,
I'm not saying that's why. I'm not saying that's exact. I'm saying that's a possibility because of how stacked that free agency class is.
And I'm saying it's a possibility.
Okay, and what if we do win by 2026 and want to win again?
All right, cool. If that's the case, if we win, we still that means that we are good enough to win. We could pull an OKC. We ain't got to make no extra moves.
No.
We could just run it right back.
But
right?
Hang on. The thing is, though, no team has repeated since 17-18. So is that even the case? Can you just run a team back? Even if you win a championship, at this point, there's too much parity in the league. You still got to be with the times because the Nuggets looked unbeatable. They lost. True enough.
But at the same time, if we're as deep as we claim to be, we shouldn't have no problem running it right back.
Yep.
I'll say this: 2021 Bucks. Everyone was saying they was one of the deepest teams in the league. They were so good. A couple things went right, a couple things went wrong, and now the only big person remaining from there is Giannis.
All right.
They lost all their stars. No one else is there.
Cool.
And
I'm gonna ask you another question then. That same Bucks team, and this applies to the Nuggets too.
For sure.
What was the average age of their most played players?
Great question. I don't have that.
All right.
What's your question?
What was the average age of their most played players? The most of the people who got the most minutes. What was the average age of their rotation? The Nuggets and the Bucks. What was the average age of their championship rotation?
Probably Probably 30, 31?
I'm going to say probably 30 for the Bucks. I mean, you started Brook Lopez, Giannis, Drew Holiday.
Our rotation this season,
Grayson Allen.
Obviously, Fred ain't playing, but this season we got two.
Mm-hmm. Adam Silver killing his wife out right now. That's
crazy. Above 30 years old in our rotation. Unless you want to count Clint. I don't know if he's going to be a regular rotation guy.
Okay.
See, I
so
start saying
you're
stuff they want to play with my internet.
I get the gist of what you're saying, though. It is possible that because we have a lower age, right, that we are less likely to change it up, right? I think age does play a huge factor.
But really, let's be honest, the Nuggets, I don't know if you can call it run it back because they did lose Bruce Brown, who was really good with them for them in the finals.
Sure.
So that kind of
he was a key player. Yeah, he was definitely a key player.
For them. Bruce Brown shot threes great. He played defense great. He did everything great for. They also lost him that very next offseason. And which is he's never the same. He was never the same player after that. Or the Nuggets was never the same team either, really.
Yep. That's why they traded MPJ, man. What's that? Championship or bust, and now everyone's getting traded. Anyway, I'm gonna keep saying this though, right? Hopefully Tyrese gets paid at the end of some time, but in the next.
What do we know by the end of this podcast? Pretty close to it.
Yeah, I think in the next 8 minutes we'll know. I think maybe right. It's supposed to be. Is it 5:30 or 6? I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's find out.
But let's just assume it's not happening.
Yep. Okay. If it's not happening, then what do we do? Oh, Shams just posted.
We just play it out.
No extension for Houston Rockets and Tyree Eason. Shams Sharania posted.
Say, man, I'm gonna say this, bro. I understand both sides. Tari wants to get paid. Yes. We want him to get paid. Yes. But if the Rockets are not necessarily hedging, but if they're trying to be protective of getting themselves into that second apron and not being able to preserve future flexibility, I understand it. I totally understand it. However, it better work because don't think you can't lose Tari Eason. We've seen players take less somewhere else just because they didn't want to play for you no more because they don't trust you no more. Because the relationship is scattered. So you gotta be careful with that, man. You gotta be able to manage these relationships.
Russell Westbrook willingly went to the Wizards, by the way.
Man, Russell Westbrook before Tari Eason, man.
Anyway, my point being is like you saying, AK, right? It's what I hate to say, man, is they be like the NBA is a business, and man, I get it, but a part of business is relationships, man.
Yes, it is.
And if you can't maintain the relationship with your organization, then like you said, they would out of spite, they would go somewhere else, like Cam Whitmore to Washington, and anywhere
at the same time, out of loyalty, they'll stay with you in spite of a better perceived opportunity elsewhere because they like where they at.
Steven
or they like who they dealing with. They like the imagine you got a close homie of yours who's a vendor for some service you need for your company, right? And somebody else come along knocking your business door, soliciting their them same services to you. And they might even offer either better prices or better service or whatever. However, because this your homeboy that you already got a good relationship with outside of work, outside of business, you feel comfortable with them. You don't know these new cats. You don't know what they up to. You don't know who they backed by. You don't know if they're actually gonna pull up and show up.
You don't know them.
You don't know them. You don't know if they're gonna end up costing you customers in the long run. But you know what you got right here. So that's why relationships are important. Now, if you know what you got right here, you take it for granted, and now you want to start making payments late. All right, now you're gonna, mess up the relationship. That's how that goes, man. It's business. The same applies in the NBA. Yes, the NBA is a business. Why do you think they own Netflix? Is it at Netflix and Amazon now?
Amazon.
Yeah, one of them. I'm straight.
Yeah, we know you don't know about
anyway.
Services, bro. We know about it, Uncle. It's cool.
I use Cody for everything.
Everything.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Ain't paid for cable in over a decade.
That's gonna be Adam Silver on your front door later.
Come see me. It ain't illegal what I'm doing. It's illegal what they doing. I'm good. It ain't illegal to watch it. It's illegal to stream it.
Hey. Okay. Last thing. We talked about Tyrese, no contract, unfortunately. Deeply saddening. I think next episode we'll touch on more of that. But I want to end it off on actually, we still got to do one more thing. Amen Thompson, right? So
OKC?
no Tyrese. Huh? Oh, yeah. We still got to do OKC. We need to talk about Amen Thompson's contract. We'll do that real quick. Amen Thompson's contract is coming up next year. right? That, in my opinion, makes it harder to pay Tari Eason as well, because it's Amen and Tari, and you can pay them separately in different markets and offset the costs. Now you got to pay them both at the same time. That's not a good look. That's tough. So Amen Thompson, in my opinion, is probably getting around the same contract as Alperen Sengun, right? As pivotal he's been. And yes, it's likely he might get paid a little bit more.
You don't think he gets the max?
I don't think he gets the max because of what we've done for every other player. Why is he special and nobody else is, right? It don't work like that.
Wrong. I think everybody around the league knows why he's special.
Whoa, hold on. Alperen Sengun special. He doing shit we've never seen.
You're right. You're right.
And guess what? He took a huge pay cut, right? And even though we had some other players, right? Notably, top 15 player all time, Kevin Durant, took a $15 million pay cut for each season.
I'm going to say we also have a top 15 player, Kevin Durant, who said that he's never seen somebody as athletic as Amen Thompson.
Sure. Absolutely. And how far does just athleticism get you?
Look at LeBron in his early career.
Sure. And when did he start winning?
Later on in his
Miami.
career.
Right.
Miami.
Right. Not athleticism doesn't get you super far. It'll get you far, baby. Get you that little contract. Look at Zach LaVine. That's a great example. Athletic as hell guy, man. Man, he can shoot the lights out that ball. What has he done? One All-Star to his name. This stuff. I'm not trying to discredit him. I'm not comparing. Yeah, exactly. I'm not necessarily like one-to-one comparing him, but I'm just saying if nobody else is getting the max, and Sengun damn deserved the max, especially that season, and he's an All-Star, right? He deserved that max. He didn't get it. He took a pay cut, a team-friendly deal. I expect Amen Thompson to do the same. Maybe not the same level of team-friendly, right? But he needs to be team-friendly about it, right? You can't tell everyone else to play by the rules and then let old boy get by because you know him. That's not how it works, right? Because now you're breaking trust your players. Now it's okay, so he gets special privileges, right? He's a special player. Now he get beyond special privileges. And to be fair, in his career, he's made one all-defensive team so far, right? And that's it. Like, that's it. Yes, potential is everything, but like, that's it.
It's the second year too, though. So it's the second year too. I don't know if I say just.
No, yeah,
but it's the second year, so it ain't like he been in the league like 6 years and he finally won. It's the second year. That's probably the time you should be able to win it. You should be able to do it. That's early. That's very early. Being on the all-defensive team, a lot of people thought, a lot of us thought he should have did it last year. He should have made that last year. He should have made that
for sure.
Last year.
Sure.
Hell of an accomplishment for your second year to be that.
Another guy who made all-defensive team early in their career was DeJounte Murray. And he only got paid 18. Now, he's not athletic, but damn, he was a good defender for the Spurs. And he took a phenomenal deal, only making $18 million. And then went to the Hawks and got paid big bucks, right? Now, my thing between that is like, yes, Amen Thompson is this crazy potential, right? We see he's making threes in preseason. He's got all these crazy capabilities.
Arguably the best defender in the league.
Arguably.
Who's healthy and stays healthy and doesn't play down there.
Arguably, right? Arguably. And I'm totally with you on that because there's more to the game than just blocking shots and getting rebounds. I will say that Sengun, man. My thing is if Sengun, who can do everything like that, has an IQ of like point guards, right? I mean, he can bring the ball up, maybe not crazy, but he can bring that ball up. He can do anything wherever he wants on the court. He doesn't have to do it in the paint, right? But he operates best in the paint, right? You know what it is. But if Sengun taking a pay cut, I expect Amen Thompson to take a pay cut too.
Absolutely.
That's just the business, right? He was just talking about doing what's best for your team. That is what's best for your team. You want to be a team player? Kevin Durant lead by example by taking $30 million less. And I think that's because, Ryan, you're right, because Fred VanVleet's contract runs out in 2028, right?
I think so.
So that's another $26 million we got on top of whatever we gonna have. That's some nice money to throw at some players, right? If he not gonna get paid, because Fred ain't gonna get another $20 million when he's 35, 36, unless Ime really doing something with Ime with Rafael Stone. I don't want to know about that. So I think it's safe to say that yes, Amen Thompson will take, or he'll have to take, right? That's the expectations. He'll have to take that break. Do you guys have any comments on that? Agree, disagree? Amen Thompson.
Can I?
Go ahead. I'll let you go.
I need to put this on your minds, bro. Y'all just need to prepare yourself right now. This is on the table. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but remember that this is on the table. Come trade deadline, Amen Thompson might be hooping his ass off, right? And we're gonna know this dude need a max, right? Though there's a way to get that done, and we're not gonna like it.
What are you saying?
Somebody got to go for some
Dominoes are falling.
contracts to make room. Tari Eason. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen. I'm just saying you better just have your mind right there. That's on the table.
Why are you putting that bad juju out there?
Just know it's open. Just know it's open.
It's on the table. Hey,
just know it's on the
Steven Adams starting. That was on the table. Folks thought I was crazy.
The visionary right here. Yeah. See, so maybe you should stop trying to predict shit. How about that?
No,
when you predicted it is true. So stop.
Not necessarily, bro. And a lot of times it don't even be a prediction. It's just keep your eyes open. This is on the table. This can happen. I've been watching basketball long enough. I've been watching the NBA and sports long enough. There are certain things that you can foresee that are on the table that's coming in order to make other things happen. That's why I keep saying, if we don't win a championship in year one, you best believe somebody, 2 or 3 guys is gone because they're not going to waste them last 2 years of KD and not win no ring.
Thanks.
It's only common sense.
And
if you got common sense.
I'm gonna say this too. Last 2 teams KD signed a contract for, he didn't even stay with them. So I just want to put that out there. So there's that too.
Unfortunately, that is also on the table.
Exactly. Now, is it probably gonna happen? I don't know. KD probably not the most loyal man I've ever met. You know, I'm not gonna say that, but like, we'll see what happens.
KD is loyal to the game.
Yes,
that's what he loyal to the game. He's a mercenary. He is loyal to that check that he's gonna get after this next body he catch.
For sure. Yeah. Ryan, start us off on this OKC Houston preview real quick. We'll run through that.
So it's a 7.5 spread, meaning we're supposed to lose by 7.5 points. That's obviously a large margin. I just saw that. I think that with the size that we're going to go out there with, especially against OKC, we should be able to win. Amen Thompson's going to be our starting point guard. He's obviously going to be on Shai Gilgeous to start the season. I think it's going to be a really good test for us to see what we're going into the season with that tall lineup. I think having Kevin Durant at the shooting guard is definitely going to tell us something about where he should be playing the rest of the season, whether he should be having the ball a lot in his hand, whether he should be shooting the ball a lot. I think it's going to tell us whether he should be on ball or off ball more or not. I mean, more or less, because we have Amen Thompson, Reed Shepherd. We have people that can handle the ball, and Kevin Durant is one of those. Obviously starting him at shooting guard is going to tell a story for the season. I think Jabari is going to be Jabari. I think we'll really see if being stuck to Kevin Durant's hip for the last month or so, 2 months, is gonna help him improve. And we've seen that throughout the offseason, so I'm expecting to see a little bit of that. Steven Adams and Alperen Sengun, the two of them together, I'm not expecting anything less than what we saw last season. Alperen Sengun, I think tomorrow night, I'm obviously expecting to see him on the boards more, but I'm expecting to see a lot of playmaking coming from him tomorrow night, especially knowing how big of a team OKC is. And I think going into the season, thinking about why we've talked about the spacing with Alperen Sengun. We talked about it last week, and I think tomorrow night's going to be a really good showing of that because OKC is a big team, just like we are. I mean, obviously not as big, but their centers are big. So
yeah, I mean, they're starting Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet, it looks like.
Right. So it's gonna really show how well Alperen Sengun can work in the paint while playmaking at the same time. Goodbye, AK. Do not come back. I'm kidding. Come back, AK.
Yeah, I think you're right, though, right? And like SJ, he's like 6'5", Lou Dort 6'4", and then Chet and Isaiah are both at least 7 foot, right?
Right.
That's comparable to ours, right? Difference is we got 4 people 6'11" or taller, right?
We got 5 people 6'7" or taller.
Exactly, and I'm in 6'7". I'm really interested to see because SGA was really, really, really good in iso ball, right? Like that was that was his big thing, right? He averaged 25 points per game in strictly iso possessions. Crazy, right? What kind of I'm interested to see what kind of defensive sets we're going to see. Like, are we going to blitz? Are we going to like swarm? Is it just going to be like, yo, hey man, I need you to?
I think it's going to be just. I'll tell you. I think it's going to be a lot of zone. I mean, especially considering how big of a team OKC is. I mean, we're either going to run. I can see us running man for part of it, but I see a lot of zone, especially with Shea having the ball up top and having a long team that can obviously move around the court really well. I mean, when you have a team that tall and for the most part quick enough to move around, especially against a team like OKC, I can see us running a zone.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. I like that.
And with that being said, I need to go.
All right. Before you get out of here, Ryan, it's always appreciated to have you on, my man. Where can we find you, sir?
Nowhere. You can find me here on the HOU Rundown podcast, and you can find me on the Rockets Round Robin whenever we do that.
All righty, man. It's always good talking to you.
Peace.
Get out of here. See you. All right. So, AK, Donte, before we get out of here, because we got a few minutes left, we're doing this OKC Houston preview. Ryan did a pretty good job breaking it down. AK, what are your thoughts on Houston versus OKC? And, Donte, chime in whenever you see fit.
Running that zone against OKC, they have ways to kind of exploit that because Hartenstein, he got that beautiful free throw line floater.
Yeah.
He does not miss that thing. And, man, Chet's a good three-point shooter, man. So when you got a guy that can stretch the floor at that size, that's going to cause issues. Caruso's Caruso. He's a very high IQ player, so same for Lou Dort. Yep. And they'll move the ball around. Like, the ball isn't going to get sticky. They know how to, navigate playing a 2-3 zone.
Exactly.
So we got to make sure that we're really putting pressure. Like, if we're like pressuring like that and using our length to our advantage, I think that's cool. Like, we can bait them into some bad passes, as a matter of fact, which is something that will probably be the counter to, guys being able to catch the ball in their spots and scoring. So there's that. And then on the other end, they're going to have to make a choice. If you want to put Chet on Alperen Sengun, that's not going to end well, number one. If you want to put Hartenstein on Sengun, even if Sengun missed the shot, who's going to get the rebound? Because Chet don't weigh enough to deal with Steven Adams.
I was just going to say, man.
So you're going to have to pick your poison. And then let's say you do a good job dealing with Sengun. You got KD, Jabari, and Amen all to deal with.
Yeah. Can you imagine the energy, the anger Kevin Durant's going to play with? OKC is raising a banner in his old house without him. And he has to be the first team to watch it happen for the season opener. KD might drop 40. Like, KD actually might go out there and drop 40. I think it's completely possible, right? I don't know the most points he's ever dropped in the season opener.
It's possible, but I don't want to see that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to see that.
You don't want to see KD drop 40?
Fun fact: as great of a scorer as KD is, he never scored 60 points.
Yep, career highs against the Hawks. Yep.
But yeah, what I prefer to see, I want to see if I want to see what Amen Thompson and Jabari do. I'm pretty confident in what Sengun and KD gonna do. I want to see how OKC. What's up?
I just realized that. How is OKC gonna match up with Jabari? Holy sh! I already knew KD was gonna be a problem. Like, it's Kevin Durant already penciled in.
Like, think about the closeouts, bro. Who's closing out on Jabari?
Yeah,
that's the question you got to ask.
Like, and if you play in the man, you guys have seen RDC World, right? He's got a meme about Team USA. They're talking about, we're gonna double Kevin Durant, we're gonna go double LeBron, and then they talk about how to guard Steph Curry, right? Is that not Houston right now? Like, you want to go double KD? Cool, okay. Now Amen Thompson will get a nice little lay, right? Or you got Sengun, you gonna leave him on an island? Man.
And I did say earlier in the summer, I don't remember which podcast, I got to find it. I did say that Jabari probably going to be the biggest beneficiary of KD. I think we see some of that on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I think it could be the biggest beneficiary, but he also could be the most hurt too, right? I think we've had that conversation.
From what I've seen, no, Jabari, when he's playing with KD, he's like, I don't care. I'm gonna get this shot up.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't.
He
know.
never did that last season, bro.
Like to be honest, hey, he's probably been the most aggressive player in the preseason, and he looks damn good, bro. Looks damn good. Like in the post, on the outside, even handling the ball pretty well. You can tell he got a little bit more stronger, but he's damn good.
He's playing more free. He's not playing like he's afraid to get benched.
Yeah.
At least not until DFS come back. Because when DFS come back, sorry, Jabari.
Yeah,
we already know what time it is with E-Mac. Unless you just do some crazy-ish, you know E-Mac want to start DFS. You know it, bro.
He does. Do we know how that's tracking for his hand, by the way? I don't think he's going to be there for the season opener. But
nah, he's not. I don't know. I asked. Nobody really knows. No, been no update, but hopefully we can see him in middle of November. Oh, it was good.
Can I ask one more question? I know on God's green earth, I haven't saw someone that's back on my basketball team.
Yep. Knicks Nation is back, baby. Dacian.
Oh, man. When you said Knicks, I'm thinking of the New York Knicks. Nah.
No. Knicks Nation is back, baby. Oh, man.
That's a fireable offense, bro.
Oh, my God. I don't care what type of offense it is. I don't want this man. I hate
Yo, can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Hey, bro,
can you
come
imagine?
on,
They
man.
signed Dacian Knicks and trade Reed Shepherd, guys. That's going to be the move.
Bro. I didn't watch this man have to play over Tata Washington, bro. And Josh Christopher. That's
what I'm saying. If Reed don't show up this year, they got JD Davison and they got Dacian Knicks.
Bro, I'm telling you, Dacian Knicks' mama got to be fine in the mud, boy. Because there ain't no way he keep getting as many chances. You know what he remind me of, bro? Let me tell you what he remind me of. He remind me of the little league football player. You go out there, you watch, you're like, this kid is garbage. But you look at his mama and you're like, oh.
Hey, that's why he on the field, huh? That's why he on the football.
That's why he on the field. You look at him, you ain't got to see the front of his mom. You just see it from the back. You just like, well, I understand. That's why.
I literally think he got 9 lives, bro, just like a cat. Because he keep getting a job, bro. You cannot not stop seeing him, bro. Really, I really think he got 9 lives.
That boy got some dirt. He know where the body's at. I'm telling you right now, he know where the body's at. He a CIA agent or something. Because ain't no way, bro.
He's a what they call Jason Tate. They're gonna call Dacian Knicks a late bloomer. That's what it is. You just need to give him.
Remember? Oh, what was that nonsense they were talking about? Oh, lottery pick. What? In what draft?
Name me the draft he was in.
It ain't no NBA draft. Maybe in the WNBA.
Since Raphael Stone told Steven Silas not to play John Wall. I rather saw John Wall out there than see Dacian Knicks out there.
Oh, easy.
See Dacian Knicks out there. But
I'd still rather have John Wall than Dacian Knicks.
Yes, but now you have did Raphael Stone tell Steve? You never know. He probably did. Hey, play Dacian Knicks, but that don't mean you play him over Tata Washington.
Is he from Seattle or something? Because Stone got a thing for them Seattle kids.
You know what? He might be. He might be. That's a good question.
I just don't want to Google his name, bro. Like I don't even want to go there, bro.
I'd rather have post ACL tear Chris Clemens than Dacian Knicks. But
hey, was it ACL or was it Achilles?
One of them, man. I know I liked him, man. He was coming out strong then. Anyway, man. Old memories back. Look, Knicks Nation. Looks
no, don't say that again, bro.
And it's possible Dacian Knicks might win a championship with us. Ain't that crazy? From winning 17 games to possibly winning a chip with us.
So you saying that's the sacrifice we got to make?
It's worth it. It's worth it for sure. It's worth it.
I bet not never see that man wearing an actual Rockets jersey. It better just be a Vipers jersey and that's it.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
Don't say that, bro. You now who putting bad juju out in the air?
It's inevitable, right?
Now my camera messed up.
Yeah, it is, man. You got so mad. There we go. Oh,
bruh. You see, bruh? You see?
Okay. Last thoughts on, because we reach in and out here, right? Last thoughts on OKC versus Houston. Final score. Donte. Final score.
I'm gonna go 10. I'm gonna go 106, 100. Oklahoma City.
Do you think we lose by 4?
I think we lose by 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's fair. I have there he is. I strongly believe Houston is gonna beat OKC in our first matchup, mainly because Jay Will ain't there, and if
I forgot he was hurt too. I forgot he had that surgery. I forgot.
Exactly. If as long as Jay Will, let me add him back. As long as Jay Will is out, respectfully, we'll be fine, right? Because they biggest X factor was Jay Will throughout those playoffs. Like, yeah, Chick will give you at least 12. So and so gonna do this, gonna do this, gonna do this. But as long as Jay Will can get you 18, you was winning the game by 20, right? That's what it was at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm not even too worried. Jay Will not here. It's gonna be a fantastic game. Everyone's gonna be hyped up. It's gonna be the first game of the season. As long as we don't come out like sluggish, we'll be fine, dude. If we just go right out the gates like we did game 2 and 3, we're gonna be fine, man. I'm not even worried. I think ending score is 114-109 Houston. AK, what you think? Once his camera come back, because I know his Wi-Fi killing him right now. Look at him, bro. He frozen, staring right at you because we was talking about Dacian Knicks.
God,
He didn't have to be. Didn't even have to bring up Steven Silas, man. Oh man. Yep. Yeah, he might be gone, man. He might be gone. Well, Donte, it's always been a blast talking Rockets ball with you. Hopefully, we can show out this first game. The most excited I've probably been in like a season opener for the Houston Rockets since James Harden was here. Like, I mean, we have a real chance, and not like a fake chance. Like, we got a real chance at being champions this year. So hopefully, we carry that energy into the going forward for the rest of the season. Hopefully tonight or tomorrow night we come out with a win. We should be on playback. So make sure you guys will go check us out there. Exactly. Make sure you check us out there at Playback. Donte, man, it's a pleasure talking Rockets ball with you.
Yes, sir.
Where can I find you?
Y'all find me at Coach Donte 5 on X. Y'all find me at Coach Donte 5 on Instagram. Y'all find me at Coach Donte on YouTube as well. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you jumping on as per usual. And then our boy, AK, he just messaged. He said he out. Unfortunately, he don't get to do his outro, but make sure you follow AK, guys. He gonna join us on the Rockets Tournament as per usual. He's also on XO's Instagram. His TikTok is Rockets Propaganda, and we got his Twitter account going across the screen as you see, AK_BBS. Make sure you check out his Twitter, and then be sure to follow the actual H-Town Rundown account on H-Town Rundown on our website, htownrundown.org. We just got a new article up, so go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and follow us on XO's Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. We got TikTok now, all the H-Town Rundown. But make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I see all 200 of you right up there, and none of you subscribe right now, right? We are 75 followers away from 800. So I need y'all to go smash that follow button for me, and make sure you hit the bell, man, so you can get all the good info from us. Texans are running a pod right after us in the next couple hours too, so make sure you stick around for that. You can follow me at drip2peas_GAWD on X as well as Instagram, YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. It's been a blast as per usual. Donte, man, let's get out of here.
Get up out of here, y'all.